Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest tech videos. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Wasay here, and today in this video we're going to do a camera test of the Samsung Galaxy A23. So let's begin the video. Before I show you the sample pictures and videos that I have taken with this phone, let me tell you about the camera hardware of this phone. So looking at the back of the camera, you're going to get a total of 4 cameras and a LED flash. So the main camera is a 50 megapixel f1.8 camera. The second camera is an ultra wide camera with 5 megapixels and an aperture of f2.2. You also have a macro and the depth camera with 2 megapixels and f2.4 aperture. If I talk about OIS or optical image stabilization, then you only have it in the 50 megapixel main camera. So if we talk about the front of the selfie camera, you only have 8 megapixels with f2.2 aperture. You can go wide and ultra wide with the front camera. Talking about video, both the front and the back camera support 1080p video at 30 fps, which is quite low looking at the specs of this phone. If we talk about the camera UI, then it is similar to other Samsung phone. If you go to more settings, then you're going to find different options like panorama, slow-mo, etc. Here are some sample pictures that I have taken using this camera, so they are not edited and they are directly out from the Samsung Galaxy A23. First of all, I have this main picture using the 50 megapixel camera, and you can see that all the details are looking quite clearly. You have pretty much sharpness, but the one thing that this camera has lagging in is that the colors are not quite popping out, like they are a little bit dull, that you're going to see in other pictures as well. Here is the second picture using the zoom, and you can see that again it is quite clear, but again it is lacking in color popping. And here we have the ultra wide picture as well, which is looking quite cool, but you're going to have this, I would say, this fisheye effect. Other than that, all the details are present. Here is another sample picture of the dam that I have taken. You're going to see details in the water, not too much, but if you go and look at the stones, then you're going to see that this phone is lacking in sharpness. Although this is a 50 megapixel picture taken from the camera, but you're not going to see much details, so do not expect a lot if you look at the 50 megapixel tag of this camera. Here we have an ultra wide picture as well, and on the sky you can see the clouds and some HDR details as well. Another picture of my niece, and you can see that everything color is looking everything okay, but if you go and focus on the subject's face, you're going to notice that there is not lot much of details and sharpness. And looking that it's a 50 megapixel picture, then I don't think that this is the best description of it. Here is a portrait mode picture taken using this phone, and I would say that a portrait mode is by far the best lens that I think this camera has, because you can see that the subject is completely in focus and the background is out of focus. So if I were you, I would only say that the portrait camera is the best camera in this phone by far. For the selfie camera, here you can see I have taken a picture. It is okay, but if you go and look more closely on my shot, you're going to notice a lot of noise right here. If I go to the ultra wide mode as well, you're going to see that the picture is okay. It is blown out, but it is oversaturated and noisy at my shot. Here I have taken a slow-mo video, but I cannot tell that under which FPS it is recording this slow-mo video. It only had the button to record in slow-mo. Here you can get a camera ID of the selfie camera of the Samsung A23. Again, it can only record at 1080p at 30 fps. You do not have any optical image stabilization, and this is the best result that you can get from the front camera. And here is the video quality from the back camera as well. Again, it has optical image stabilization somewhat, but not that much. It can only record at full HD at 30 fps, so not the most best camera recording video, but it is what it is. And here is the 2x zoom or the telephoto lens as well in the Samsung A23. Here is a video of me riding on the bike using the back camera, and you can see that it is jerky although it has OIS. Here is another video with the ultra wide camera as well. So yeah guys, this was the camera test of the Samsung Galaxy A23. Tell me what you guys think about this camera system. For me, I think that it is not as good as compared to the phone's price, But yeah, if you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe. If you have any other questions, write them in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe.